about Lord of the Rings and other assorted insanity, all right? But no. No root beer for you, Toby. Go get your own. Go get your own. Membership messages don't get you free beverages. That's not how that works. Procure your own. Delicious. I see some more people wandering in here. What up, music? What up, Drow? What up, Ultra? What up, Imperium? What up, Earthbound? Oh, Stormtrooper with the membership message. What a week in Magic, indeed. What a week indeed. It's been pretty wild. In the distance, I hear fireworks. Canada Day weekend celebration. Earthbound. Barks is the best. Barks is the best. Trade me a Nazgul. I can't drink that. Nazguls aren't caffeinated. So I say nah to that. Jam that all the way up your butt till it falls out your mouth, bro. What up, Tectonic? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, there's a little bit of fireworks going on tonight. Yesterday was the big one, because yesterday was the actual full-on Canada Day. But it is the long weekend, so some places are doing some fireworks today. But hell, there'll probably be some people doing them tomorrow, too. You never know. People pick different days for this stuff, so... whatever. Whatever. Toby, they're rare. What? The root beers? They're rare around here. What up, Wes? Oh, my Wes that plays music. Music's in here. Run, music. Music, run. Run. Wes is going to play you, bro. Wes is going to play you. You don't want that. Get out of here. Run. Run, son. Run. Hollow, you know the streams about Lord of the Rings and how you feel about an Elder Scrolls set. Well, you know how these streams work. They can go anywhere. I'm surprised you're like, I know the stream has this title. The streams don't really stick to the title most of the time anyways. It's perfectly reasonable to ask about the Elder Scroll, like, yo, what would I think of that? And I like Elder Scroll. So Elder Scroll is like a secret lair. That falls into the fantasy of Magic the Gathering. You know what I mean? It's not like we're way out there. Carl, your mom, come on, we got to run away from the zombies and we got to get Scooby-Doo and get in the mystery van before we go over to the Pizza Hut secret lair. Oh... Callaway, what's the crazy news in Magic today? The stream is talking about the yo-yo whipsaw insanity of collector boosters specifically. But you don't even know what root beer is, so I don't know, I'm talking to you. What up, Beasley? How you doing? Ultra, you have 17 Nazguls. Damn, you have almost as many Nazguls as STDs, son. Enjoy. Enjoy. You got a lot of diseases. Doctors haven't even figured out what some of them are. They're all mixing together, making new ones. That's impressive. You're like a petri dish with 17 Nazgul. I just wanted to come to the stream and tell you about my cards. How dare you? How dare you say I'm riddled with disease? Barbecue, what did you miss? You missed everything. There's no point in even being here. Have a good one. See you later, buddy. Be on time or don't even be. That's how it goes. This is like university. And if you don't show up on time, you're going to not have a job and you owe me $100,000 and there's no loan forgiveness. So give me my money. Get out and give me my money. Get out there, get my money, come back, give me my money, then get back out. What up, Montoya? Millmaster says root beer is sassafras and sarsaparilla. I think that's pretty much right too, but it just sounds like he sounds like he's trolling your ass, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Nando, your bones hurt from all the One Ring stuff. Oh, I got news for you. That's cancer in your bones. Magic cards that somebody else owns can't physically cause you pain. You got to see a doctor. You need to see a dottore, all right? Oh, I got the devil deep within me, but I'm going to slap him out. Rich and experience, so's a hooker who's almost half dead in an alley, bro. You can experience all kinds of awful things. I'm rich with experience of terribleness. Callaway says, I'm going to surf that board like some kind of beach freak. Oh, you a board freak. Lord of the board. Now, Callaway. Bam. Dr. Collector Booster Pack? Call me Dr. Pepper. Put me in your mouth and start. can't even finish. Callaway, you prefer your licorice in solid form? Root beer is not licorice, but I'm sure you do. I'm sure you love big, fat, throbbing licorice going right up inside you. I can guess which hole you like to put it in too, right? I don't think I need to say anything further because you know exactly what I mean. So enjoy it. I know that you love uncircumcised, probably unwashed licorice. Have it in your solid form. I'm gonna drink root beer like a civilized baller while you live in like the underside of the world where they're not even allowed to have root beer. They're like, that world is just full of criminals and death spiders and no root beer. Literally hell on earth, bro. Hell on earth. Seven, you saw an ad for Doctor Who stuff. Yeah, they talked about that a while back. Doctor Who Commander decks are coming. They're not doing like full-on stuff like they did with Lord of the Rings, though. Gene Moon, do I think the Canadian government's going to take away the One Ring since lotteries are illegal? I think that whole lottery thing is a fun conversation, but I don't understand how anybody can logically get there when you just go, okay, so let me get this straight. Your position is that somebody's opened a booster pack, they've gotten an expensive magic card out of it, and they've sold it for a bunch of money, and now the Canadian government's going to come in because it's a lottery. Well, let me ask you a question. Where has the Canadian government been for the last 30 years? So, say, for example, we don't even have to go that far back. Double Masters 2022. You could crack a card that was worth $1,000 straight out of the pack and sell it. Isn't that in a legal lottery under the exact, like, what? Does it all of a sudden become a crime because it's $1 million when it's not? So no. I think that it's absolute bullshit where basically it's another person doing what I do, finding an interesting subject to talk about. Let's talk about it. Is it likely? Is there a chance? No. There's no chance the Canadian government is going to come in and be like, blah, 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 blah. What'll happen is they'll come in and say, yo, did you just make $1 million selling something? Excellent. So, yeah, give us our tax portion, bro. That's what the government's going to do. They're going to walk in and be like, yo, that's some delicious money you're going to give us, son. Also, you're in a really high tax bracket, so we're taking a lot, right? So, if it was a lottery in Canada and it was actually legal, then you wouldn't have to give any of the money. Any money you win, like I understand in America, if you win something, then you have to pay like half the value in taxes or something like that. So if you win like a car on a game show, like congratulations, you just won a car. Oh, did you? No, you won a $10,000 tax liability. Enjoy your new $20,000 car. That's now $15,000 because it's no longer on the lot, right? And now you're going to try and sell it. So good luck trying to sell your $15,000 car to pay for your $10,000 tax bill that you don't know is coming. Have fun with that, right? Like, so Canada, like the government's the only one who are allowed to do lotteries, and I think maybe charities. So anybody else, they would have already jumped right down their throat if they had anything like that. The only time that would Magic could have been considered gambling in any way, actually, funnily enough, has literally nothing to do with the booster packs and everything to do with the game itself. We used to play for each other's cards, right? That's it. Used to play for each other's cards, but that was considered gambling, and the churches were all like, nah, you guys can't have your events here. And so Magic went, cut it, bro, you know? Ned, capital gains tax as far... Now, I'm not rich, so I don't know. So understand anything I'm saying here, I may be talking out my ass, because I don't make capital gains. You gotta have capital to make capital gains. But as far as I understand, capital gains are taxed at a lower rate than regular income, because that makes sense, right? It's like, let me get this straight. You went and worked you worked your ass off at your job. Yep, okay, we're gonna tax you at the full amount. And over here, you're just making money for having money. Yep. Oh, you should get a discount. But what about the people who are working hard at their minimum wage jobs? Shouldn't they get the lower tax rate, and the people with hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank pay the full tax rate on the interest that they're making? Or I mean, I understand the rich get richer, but really, tax stuff is it's wild to me. When I look at it from the outside, I go, wow, it really is. So you get taxed at a lower rate when you're just making money for having money. I mean, that's cool for you. And you can look at it both ways. You can look at it and go yo, why are they taking these hardworking people's money? But then also anybody who does work hard and puts that money to work, they don't have to worry about as much of it being taken away for putting it to work for them too. Like, it's not black and white, obviously, but still, it is on the surface a very like, what? You know? Like, what? Merfolk Bear Silence Peasant. That sounds about right, eh? I am a peasant. What are you gonna do? I'm a bus taking peasant. That's my style, bro. I ain't no capital gains. Yo, let us. Oh, we're going off the coast on our new boat, and it's just like I'm gonna go sit on the grass by the water's edge and look at somebody's boat. mm. 7, yeah, you're right. If Wizards offered like a cash reward if you got the Lord of the Rings card or something like that, and like, we're gonna give you a cash prize, and yeah, that definitely would be a lottery. It's funny that nobody really brings up Magic being a lottery until there's like $1 million card, but it's like it's always had that. There's always been expensive cards in every set, and you could always get cards worth more than what you paid for a pack. So I don't understand how they jumped to that, but it's all good. I get that it's big and flashy and people, whoa, is it illegal? It's not. It's not illegal at all. It's just a game piece. It's just a game piece. What up, Nishimoto? How you doing? What up, Ian? Guy, you're happy you checked in on this live stream? Well, I am too, buddy. I like having chill people here, and overall, that's what we mostly have. It's just a good group coming by for the live streams. And yeah, I can use some chill today, cause making some life shifts. You guys may recall that back in the day, I smoked a ton of herb and tobacco together. I quit tobacco entirely. In fact, I quit smoking altogether for like 2 years. Switched over to edibles. Never took tobacco back up, and never will. But I did get back into smoking, not tobacco, and that is back. It's just it's thrown off now. We're going back to a fully smoke-free living that way or whatever. So edibles, that good time. So you can irritate me more easily today is what I'm trying to say. Is like, I know I'm not like super mega edgy from not smoking. That was when I quit smoking tobacco. But I am like mildly more easy to irritate. just as a heads up right now, if anybody like feels like I react to them too harshly today, just understand it's probably not intentional, and I'm a little easier to amp, you know? But ultimately, I'm good with the decision. It's good. It's good. Earthbound, yep, quitting smoking, indeed. It is an irritation, but ultimately it's worth it. For real. Like, I'm bored, honestly. I'm bored of just the smoking and all of it. It was fun, and now it's like, meh. Before, when it was tobacco, it was like a compulsion. You know what I mean? Like, I needed it, bro. I remember being so twitchy when I quit smoking tobacco. It was extreme, like, white knuckle grabbing the edge of the chair. I remember doing 4-hour live streams just to, like, I gotta have something to do, you know? Like, it was crazy. This, nothing in comparison. Nothing. Callaway, what is root beer? What is anything? We're in the Matrix. Guy Fox, yep, it sure is. It sure is. Merfolk Bear, I'm not out for blood today, baby. It'd be more obvious. Actually, I feel like I've been pretty chill so far. And my energy levels are good, like across the board. We're doing good. We're doing good. Edibles are the way to go anyways. You get the same fucking difference without having to actually do the smoking and all that shit, man. Fuck that. Although, like, you know, the actual physical ritual of it, there is something to that. I do like the ritual of the rolling and the light and all of it. There is something to it, but who cares? Who cares? Earthbound, bro, if you want to quit smoking, you just got to keep trying everything and anything under the sun, bro. It took me 20 years to quit smoking tobacco. But once I did, best decision I ever made, best thing I ever did in my life. I do not regret it at all. Never gone back, never going back. Even when I was full on smoking herb, I was like, nah, I don't need any tobacco. Don't need it. Don't need it. Better without it, man. 100%. 100%. I got your back. If you're quitting smoking, I got your back. I'm with you. There are multiple people doing it right now. Artorius recently asked me in a stream, yo, tell me why I shouldn't be smoking. So I started laying into him. Here's why you shouldn't be smoking. Came back the next day and was like, hey, I haven't been smoking. So you just keep at it. You just keep at it. You tell yourself you're a non-smoker. Even if you screw up and you smoke, you didn't relapse. You're just a non-smoker who screwed up. Whatever it is, just keep going. Keep going. You'll get there. As long as you don't step off the road, you're on the road to progress, right? Even if you are stationary on that road, even if you're laying on the road, you're on the road. You just never fully give up, right? Ultra, you quit 9 years ago. Well done, buddy. Well done. Shit ain't easy. In fact, it's extremely difficult. Boardroom every day is a day for Mega Magic News. Hell yeah it is, bro. Hell yeah it is. Millmaster, he could spread the tax over 3 years, 13% a year. Oh, yeah, you know what? I guess they do offer things like that, right? That makes sense. Toby, you quit smoking. Hell yeah. Ned, 18 years. I feel you, man. It took forever. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. You know, one of the things you give up is your sense of smell. And your sense of smell is a really strong memory-building sense that's tied to a lot of things. So you're sacrificing a considerable part of your humanity by smoking, right? Like, you're diminishing your capability to create and retain memories. For what? You know, like, for real, for real. Hey, Fulgor, there you are. Did you hear me? I just mentioned you. We're talking about not smoking. Good job. Good job. Chim says, every time you try and quit, your odds of success go up. Scientific fact. Sounds right to me, buddy. Sounds right to me. Greg, you're using Swedish stuff that's harm reducing. Nice. That's a good choice. Like, limit it downwards. You quit drinking 8 months ago. Nice, buddy. Drinking, like, I can't handle booze, bro. It's the worst. Like, the difference between being like a full hardcore alcoholic and a full chronic, to me, the alcoholic stuff seems way more nightmarish to me. Way more nightmarish. But, I mean, either way. And being too connected to something like that, it's detrimental for your existence, right? They did studies on rats way back in the day. And they did these studies and they showed that, like, if you hook, like, if you give, like, rats drugs or whatever, like heroin or something like that, and then you just give them the ability to have it whenever they want, they'll just keep going at it. But that was a flawed study. They tried to recreate the study because the rats were just there with nothing to do in the drugs. And then they recreated the study where they created, like, Disneyland for rats, where it's like, here's all kinds of awesome stuff for rats to do. And almost none of them became addicts. Like, some of them would occasionally dabble with the stuff, but it's crazy the way it all works, man. Shade Master, bro, yeah, I like vaping is going to be difficult to kick as well. Anything like that, right? Because especially if you're getting like a physical experience from it, because you're going to become accustomed to that, and you might use it for stress relief or for enjoyment or whatever else, you know? Fulgur, wait, you're a non-smoker, you never have. Then you know what? I got you mixed up with somebody else. I got you mixed up with somebody else quitting cigarettes. My bad. Callaway, yeah, that's true, actually. You know, I've never seen somebody who's just blazed up going and starting fights either. Raphael, we talked about that already, actually, in the stream. The One Ring is in Canada, and no, they're not going to confiscate it, bro. Absolutely not. It's fun conversationally, but like, it's not going to happen, you know? Guy Fawkes, yep, that's it. Legitimately, that's it. You need variety in your life. You need to connect with people. Not understanding our connections to people and, like, how dangerous solitude is. Like, for real. Think about it for a second. I read something that was pretty eye-opening where they're like, yo, things are worse when you're by yourself because being by yourself is inherently dangerous. We're animals. Look out in the wild. That's where our brains think we are. Look at how fast, like, if you watch, like, nature videos and stuff, watch how fast everything's eating everything else and fucking everything. You're like up. Like, it's like, how is anything still alive? Everybody's just eating everybody. Everything's dying constantly. If you're on your own, you're done for, right? So you're all by yourself, right? So solitude. But like, what do they do in prison to you when you're the worst, right? Solitary confinement is what you do to the worst of the worst people in prison. You literally, like, that is the highest level, straight up. Like, when you're by yourself, you're in full on danger mode. So you can bond with substances and stuff. It makes you feel less alone, less afraid, less scared, right? All of it. You don't even realize it because it's subconscious. That's why the dark will spook you more when you're alone. Hilariously enough, you could be alone in the dark and you could have just a small little slip of a girl who couldn't physically fight worth jack, but you'll still feel mentally more comfortable just having another human around you. And the need for our social connection between each other is so strong. You'll walk out into out in the day and you'll be like, oh, I don't want anybody to talk to me, leave me alone. But like, just random small interactions with strangers actually boost your mood, your spirit massively. We are hugely social creatures, and we chase after things that aren't going to make us happy because we don't know any better, right? So yeah, really, it's really about how you like bond with people and other things. That's why people get so connected to magic as well. It's just, in some ways, it's another form of addiction, right? And some of us just are so hooked on it because of the social connections that we made through it, and that love has been applied to magic when magic was just the tool that allowed us to make those connections. It's not the connections themselves. But when we feel that tool is threatened, our stupid primitive brains can't understand the difference. So we think that's what's being threatened. Fulgore, yeah, honestly, the people, like the lockdown, that was part of the reason it was so hard for people. Shade, the primary way to survive solitary confinement is by talking to yourself. Yep, you got to create a self outside yourself, essentially, so you'll be less alone. Actually, talking to yourself is an extremely useful thing to do, aside from being in, if you literally talk to yourself, like, you've got your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, and you can actually influence your subconscious by speaking out loud to you. We're weird. We are bizarre creatures where we have like the illusion of free will, but we're really just constructs of our subconscious, and it's impossible to wrap your mind around in a way, you know? Kenneth just joined hearing a discussion on empathy is why you love the historian. Well, you picked, I guess, the one night where I'm not being a dick, buddy. Earthbound, it's another form of addiction. Yep. I mean, we're addicted to the Russia stuff, right? That's how we are. Callaway, you got an addictive personality, so do I. I'm imagining a lot of people who are drawn here, specifically the live streams, are similar to me. We call out to those who resonate with us. We're drawn to those who are the same because we see ourselves, and that's comfortable and fun. So, yeah, I expect to find more people here who are going to have addictive personalities. I expect to find more people here who are going to have fucked up senses of humor. I also honestly expect to find people who are above average intelligence here too, because I'm not a dummy and I don't really dumb down what I'm doing, and I don't make a lot of room for the dum-dums. They're not unwelcome. I'm just not like, hey, come on over here. I'm like, I don't need to talk to you. I will, but I don't need to. Millmaster, what? Say to yourself at the start of the day, you're going to meet with meddling, ungrateful, treacherous, envious, unsociable people. If you do that, aren't you just setting yourself up for terrible failure? You know, like, the truth is almost everybody is fine and normal and isn't going to cause you a problem. Really. Almost everybody on the planet is fine and just going through their day and isn't going to cause you any problems. There will be some people who are knobs, but even those usually are a fleeting, momentary part of your existence, right? Shade Master, yeah, going through life thinking you're alone is it's heavy. It's really heavy, 100%. Greg Jones, a lot of virtual D&D to get some socialization. That works. I mean, I was lucky in that I have this live stream, so I had the vector to say hello to everybody. I see you there, Ashmead. I don't know if I said hello when you came in. What up, Namias? How you doing, buddy? Seven, you haven't spent money on Magic since March and you've saved so much money? Nice. Are you like literally saving the money so you can see it, or are you directing it into other things that bring you joy? Kenzuki says, I heard a story from a POW that he survived solitary confinement by creating the blueprint for his future home he would build, said he knew every nail by heart. That's it. You've got to escape into your own mind and give yourself a reason to keep going. I heard about a guy who was out in the desert and like anybody else would have succumbed, but he just kept going. And when asked what kept him going, he had a bullet casing. And he would count, he would just pass it. He would count to 10. He'd count 10 times in his hand, pass it to the other hand. And that's all he did. He just kept trudging and just focused on counting this casing or whatever. And that's how he made it. It's crazy. Your mom wasn't really paying attention. She asked if I was Michael Fox. Michael J. Fox. Why? Because I move my arms around so much? That's pretty rough. Why is she making fun of Michael J. Fox? Huh? Tell her that I am rigid and still. Like, maybe vibrating a little, like a fully engorged dong. She has to have seen one of those because she had you, right? So. Ashmead, you lost $1,500 at the casino. Oh, bro. What? Fulgor, there you go. Everyone has the capacity to be a knob, but you have the ability to ignore it. Exactly. J-Dub says, I also lost $1,500, but it was called Lord of the Rings Collector Boosters. Toby, what's the fallout? Oh, you think you missed it? Maybe I haven't even touched on it yet. Who knows? Did I talk about it yet? The whipsawing of the prices. So, the fallout went like this. The One Ring gets fucking, boom, here we are. It's been found. And there's a fire sale going on with boxes apparently as low as $100. But remember how I said it wouldn't affect the price that much and maybe it only go down 10 to 15%? And then yesterday I was like, maybe I'm wrong because everything's tanking. Well, now it's all like corking back up to the point where you can't find a box for less than like $350. So it looks like I was closer to right than closer to wrong. We've got crazy like bam, 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 like insane-oness. It's pretty wild. Gonna assume it was because I looked someone like him when I was younger, and when he was younger, well, I am handsome. Yeah, Harry, you like that comment, huh, buddy? Jess Millmaster's here. He said something earlier in the stream. Ashmead, bro, actually, I completely understand. Losing $1,500, it takes you a few days to recover emotionally. I'm gutted if I lose like $2, $5. Losing $1,500, I'm physically incapable of it. I would lay on the ground throwing up, I'm guessing. That amount of money, losing that much money in one go, throwing up on the ground for sure. $1,500? Are you kidding me? You know how many months of groceries that is? Like, I couldn't. Actually, there's a gambler that I know who, just through our dealings, he was like, never become a gambler. And I'm like, he's like, the losses, you won't be able to handle them. And I'm like, oh, I know. Why do you think I don't gamble? I never gamble. I don't even, when I say want to bet to somebody, whenever I go want to bet, what I'm actually saying is, would you like to give me free money? Because I know what I'm saying is a fact. That's it. That's how risk averse I am to losing money. When I do bets, it's to take somebody else's money. Never say yes when I say, do you want to bet to you? Because it knows, I know. It knows that I know. No, I already know. I've done it to multiple people. That's how I work. The pain of loss is too much for me. And the pain of losing money? Oh, no. I'm too poor for that, bro. Well, I shouldn't call myself poor. Now I used to be poor. 5 years ago was like mega impoverished. Now I don't think that I live below the poverty line. So I won't call myself poor anymore, right? But I'm not like wealthy. I'm not sitting on fat stacks. Like $1,500, losing $150 would have me peaking. Losing $15 would have me peaking. Losing $5 would make me sweat and go, oh, it would ruin the whole day. $5 is how much I can lose, and it'll only affect one day. Anything more than that, and it's gonna chew at me for days. I got bands, I got band-aids, I got rubber bands, but no money to put in a Millmaster. Oh. Ashmead! Oh, you got to do everything before you lost your bankroll for the month. Well, I'm glad that it happened then and not before, buddy. Oh. Oh. Frugality is based. Yeah, being frugal. See, I didn't understand. I thought the word frugal meant the same thing as being cheap. But being frugal means you understand where to spend money where it's worth it. So you don't always buy the cheapest thing. If you can buy a $10 item or a $20 item, but the $20 item has 5 times the lifespan of the $10 item, you buy the $20 item even though you're paying more out of pocket. That's something that like I had to learn as well. Because for the longest time, it was just, I only have enough money to buy the smallest version of whatever. I literally can't save buying in bulk or any of it, right? Callaway, people sometimes look at your music gear and think you're rich. Yeah, we know the truth. You're a degenerate hoarder, buddy. You got a big old hoard of stuff. 7, questioning your purchasing habits is definitely a good habit to have for sure. Well, Callaway, I'll say this, buddy. You're spending your money on magic and music. It's better than spending it on drugs, right? That's the worst way to spend your money. Dubs, looking at eBay right now, most lowered collector boxes are around retail. You're not going to see them go much lower. The people who are willing to eat a loss jumped out super fast, not understanding, actually, that they probably could have hung in slightly longer and gotten a better deal. But now it's straight up like, unless Wizards does an Amazon dump, nothing's happening that way. Nah, just that too. Weed's a waste of money too. You're allowed to spend your money on things that are waste, but it's absolutely a waste. It's not like, hey, if you spend it on any of these substances, it's a waste, but this one substance, no, that's your personal preference. That's all. It's still a waste. Millmaster says, for many men, the acquisition of wealth does not end their troubles. It only changes them. That's true. What's that? More money, more problems, right? You get new problems now. So I think that the problem people can find themselves with now, I'd love to have this problem, is like just making so much money and then not realizing you have so much money and you don't need to make money anymore. And they're just still driven to keep making. It's like you have more money than you need in your whole life. I'd love to have that problem. That's a good one. Control, you know what? Actually, that's an excellent point. I am able to keep a sealed Magic 30 box as a trophy right now. And if I was genuinely poor, there would be no way I could do that. I would absolutely be like, I know that I was given this to open it, but I'm actually just going to sell it because I need to eat. You know, like that is a valid point. I am able to keep things. I don't have to sell my Magic novels, right? Because these Magic novels, I think on eBay, they're going for like $50. So if I was completely and utterly impoverished, I wouldn't have the ability to keep this stuff, right? So that is an excellent point. Callaway, you only hoard things that can be useful or entertaining. I feel it, bro. I used to have piles of stuff, like piles of games and things around my home. I've always been bad for getting things like, oh, I'll use this later, I'll play this later. And then you don't want to throw it away because it's like, I don't want to throw it away because it's worth something. But the hassle of finding somebody to give it to or sell it to is also whatever. So I'm just going to leave it there because the mental energy to deal with it ain't worth it. And then it just piles up. Oh, Earthbound, bro. I feel you. Moving, like when you have to move and stuff. I basically, when I was wandering around this place after we had been here for a year, I went, anything that's been in a box for a year, we can easily get rid of. So I went through all the stuff that was in a box we had for a year, kept a couple things, and just threw the rest in the trash. Because I'm like, this is literally just dead weight. I've had this here for a year. It's going to sit in this box till I move to another place. Forget it. Ultra, you're living in a toy store? Oh, that sounds fun for real, actually. I like stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, vinyls. Yeah. Yeah, if you got vinyl records, damn. Kenzie says, live below your means, otherwise you will always feel broke. Yup. I was dumb with money and ran up a ton of debt when I was younger. Didn't know what I was doing. Got all that straightened out and learned, oh yeah, you should actually only use the money you have and not all of it if you can. So you can save for medical emergencies and things like that. And now I can pay for my wife's dental care. So, yeah, those are my priorities. I go, oh, I'd love to have some of this new Lord of the Rings stuff, but there's no way on earth. I'm like, nope, let's put this away into emergency savings, thank you. Let's also pretend, let's be very clear. I'm not pretending like I've got like enough money to buy collector boxes and I'm shoving that in the emergency funds. Let's pretend like the $40 that I have to save, I'm going, Magic? Nope, in here. Because that $40 wouldn't really go that far. But I want to feel like a big man, damn it. So tell me I'm a big man and I'm doing a good job. Encourage me. Ashmead, you got a $400 budget for your casino bankroll, and then you take the profits and roll them over and just try and leave like the $400 for the next one. All right, that makes sense. Sad. The Thran is $172. Wow. You didn't take care of your copy. Well, all you have to do is go back 30 years in time and go, hey, this card game is going to be a thing and this book is going to be a thing. But if you do go back in time, you just use that knowledge to gain so much money from the stock market and other stuff that you could buy all that and it would be irrelevant. So, right? Callaway, when you feel sad, you buy things. I understand that. I don't know if it's sadness or emptiness, but there's definitely an emotion that would cause me to make purchases. And a lot of the time, the purchases would not do anything for me. They would not help with the emptiness at all. I still felt bleak and broken. I just had a nickel bolus stuffed animal or whatever else. I still look, this right here to me is the poster child of this is my go-to when I think of things that I bought when I was feeling really low. It gives me no joy. I don't give a shit about this. Like, I liked Nicol Bolas on Amonkhet and whatever. I like Magic, but this, absolute waste of money. Absolute waste of $25. Every time I look at it, I'm like, fuck, I pissed my money away on this, you know? The only reason I haven't thrown it away is it's a reminder of my own stupidity. Maybe not stupidity. I'm being too harsh on myself. My own fragility and inability to see what I actually need. You know? I mean, it doesn't matter what the novels go up to. I'm not selling them. I'm keeping them. They were a gift, right? They were a gift. And I want them to cover all the Magic lore. So they can go up as high as they want. There's a reason they keep going up in value, because people who have them don't want to get rid of them. I'm not getting rid of my copies. Wade, don't most people get a dopamine rush after making a purchase? Wade, maybe that's what I was looking for, and maybe I didn't get it when I bought it, because I would get that rush when I bought other things, I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe my mind had shifted at that point, but this is the poster child for me for emotional spending that is worthless. So, Artorias says, you're a big man and you're doing a good job. Thank you, Artorias. Thank you for saying in capitals, too. You deserve to be Lord of the Board. Greg Jones, you own a lot of sealed Magic product that doesn't fill the hole that existed when you couldn't afford Magic as a kid. Bro, there's a part of me when I think about like all the stuff I'm getting nostalgic for and looking at the old revised cards and stuff, there's a sad part of me that deep down understands that it's not the cards. It's the friendships. It's those times. And it's my youth. That's what it actually is. Oof. It's the inescapable march of time and the desire to be transported back into a time that'll never happen. It's a very human thing. What a terrifying experience being a human is. I'm glad that we're all here to do it together. Having you guys makes it less frightening. Harry, you sold a Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th anniversary card for a tank of gas and dinner. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Millmaster says, y'all want to live in the wild, eat bland food, and take yogurt enemas. I won't. No. What the hell are you talking about? Nothing I said led to that. No. I want to be rich and enjoy myself. What are you talking about? I don't want no bland yogurt and living in the wilds. The hell is that? Why doesn't Wizards make more copies of the book or put them online? Hugh, there's an easy answer to it. Ask yourself, when does Wizards do something? When doesn't Wizards do something? You'll know the answer. It's so obvious that I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why doesn't Wizards do this? Why do you get wet when it's raining? That's what you're asking me right now. That's that level of question. Why on earth would a company not reissue a product? What motivates Wizards? I wonder if it would be that it would cost more money than it would make. I wonder if it would be unprofitable. Come on, man. Come on. Why is Wizards doing this? To get our money. Why aren't they doing this? They won't get our money. That's it. And if it's like, they'll get my money, our money. Not your money, our money. They want it all. They're not going to waste their time like going, let's go deal with the book company and print all that stuff up, especially after what happened with the War of the Spark. They literally buried the Theros novel. They buried it. They paid for that novel to be wrote, and then they refused to show it to us, right? And then even with the Dungeons and Dragons side of things, they tried to drop the Dragonlance novels in the skeeziest lawyer maneuver way where they went, yo, we're not breaching our contract, but we refuse to authorize for you to go further at all. And it's like, but that's breaching contract. No. We're not breaching the contract. We're just not going to let this go forward. And it's like, what? Their lawyers tried that. And then the author's lawyers came back and said, eat all the dicks. And then Wizards were like, oh, we have to eat the dicks and make these. And so, yeah, they were forced to make the books. So, yeah. Taco, is there a Magic set I'm looking forward to that's coming out? Good question. Well, I already like the Lord of the Rings stuff, but I guess that doesn't count because it's already out, right? So, Ixalan. The idea of blending Zendikar and Ixalan together, taking your crazy fucking Aztec vampires, your dinosaurs and all that shit, and then having an underground exploration vibe like the original Zendikar, it has the potential to be winning. So, you can pick that as something that I'm looking forward to. Although it is all tinged with trepidation over Wizards' greedy bullshit too. So there is that. What up, Anto? How you doing, buddy? Chubtoad was the free card in one of the old school Magic comic books. Chubtoad at the door. Run away quick or you'll run no more. Tim, the new Dragonlance book is damn good. Then why are you trying to sell all your copies on Facebook, huh? Why your Facebook ads keep popping up trying to get me to buy them? I ain't giving you $30 for those. I'm not doing it. Stop it. Wendigus, you're impressed by Wizards? They always find new ways to impress, buddy. Artorias, with the craziness around Lord of the Rings, you've been spending your Magic money on old dead TCGs? Not a bad choice. Your money can go way further. You get a lot of stuff, right? Anto, what kind of apocalypse world would you like to live in? Mine is furry, the parties are wild. I mean, if I'm going to pick a apocalyptic world, I'm going to go with Cyberpunk 2077 style, because they've figured out those like belts that suck your dick, bro. And they're just out on just out in the street, like, screw you, I'm gonna stand here. Like, right? It's not illegal. You can't see my junk even if this robot's sucking it. So that's it. Whatever apocalypse has dick robots, bro. That's it. I don't know why more don't feature that, because like the fundamental lack of understanding how society would work, right? Dick robots would be in high demand, I'm telling you. Ain't gonna find me out in the fucking fist of the North Star, you're already dead. Go. Not those wastelands, because they ain't got no dick robots, bro. Kenny, lurking in the background. The stream and feed keeps freezing on your side. Oh, that sucks, buddy. I am having a good day, and I'm gonna upload this stream over on Hatcher later. So if you want to be able to like listen to it in full, you'll be able to check it out over there, bro. Tim, you dabble in the Wizards book market? Fair enough. Did a Futurama secret lair with a shut up and take my money? That'd be great. That'd be fun. Do I play other TCGs? Yup. I got a bunch of different TCGs. I've got Sorcery. I've got Genesis. I've got Alpha Clash. I've got... What else do I have kicking around? I got MetaZoo. There's other games too. I got a bunch. Flesh and Blood, bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. J-Dubs, nope, sorry. Don't have that. Don't have it at all. All I've got is this completely unrelated object. It's not like you just mentioned a random dead TCG and I just materialized it into my hand or anything, right? Like some sort of god. Did I play? No, I never played the Cyberpunk game. Fallon, you should know that I've seen the anime. I kept talking about dick-sucking robots. That's the biggest takeaway from that. You can get rocket launcher arms, and you can get a robot that'll suck your dick. And so good luck getting anybody to do anything. That was the most accurate part of the future, I felt like. When Buddy went to the cyber doctor, good luck getting his attention. He's getting sucked off by a robot right now. You know? And it's just like, yep, that tracks. I believe it. I believe it. Like, if I had one of those, you better believe the whole stream you guys are... And you'd be like, what? Guy, I swear that's one of those sex robots. Nah, man, there's a busted fan. There's a busted fan in here, bro. Just a busted fan. You know? I'm just feeling comfortable. Oh, that? No, I just took a leak in my pants. Don't mind me, man. That's it. Just... That's if I would even leave the robot to come and stream. You guys are fun to hang out with, but y'all ain't a dick-sucking robot belt, right? Like, let's be real. Let's be real. All right, Torius, Hyborian Gates. What's that? What's Hyborian Gates? What's Hyborian Gates? Is that a game with muscly shirtless dude? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never seen it. Don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about it. Sad. No, the nanobots are for prostate massage, bro. Come on. Come on. You buy the Nano Tongue 2000. It looks like a tongue in a box, and you snap your fingers, and whoop, it disappears to the human eye. But you know, it doesn't disappear to the human ass. Anto, you don't have the servos or the motors required. I appreciate you offering, but you don't have the equipment to stand up to the equipment. There's more TCG here than just MTG. That's true. You never know what I got kicking around, son. Maybe we'll go on an exodus somewhere, huh? I got it all. Earthbound, you don't have teeth. Oh, well, you just ranked up above Anto, bro. Not having teeth moves you right up the chain, bro. Dustin, what was the game Inquest was always shitting on? Magic the Gathering. Oh, Callaway, actually, that is a great name. Shield Camouflage. FC. FC. I gotta admit, the stream's really good at distracting me overall. That's good. That's good. I like it. Oh, Dick Robot Future. I'm here for it. Yeah, like VCRs, air conditioning, dick sucking robots. That's like mankind. Fucking fresh bread, sliced bread, air conditioning, dick robots. That's how it goes. And but yeah, good. Then drop the head off. That's how it works. If you make let me explain something to you. If you build like a furry head that you put on, and it's got a built-in dick-sucking robot, I'm going to kick you in the junk, throw you out of the car, and be like, "This is mine now." I don't want to put it on my head because it's not going to be on my head, but I don't need you. I will just take the head, right? Like, you're not part of the equation, okay? You're not Iron Man. It's not in your chest. Like, it's not like you built the fleshlight into the middle of your chest and I'll just pretend I don't have a head. Lay a towel over my head and use me, Papa. Like, that's not the scenario. That's right, Osiris, you're in the right place. You've come for all the magical knowledge. All the magical knowledge. Oh, what a universe. buying stock in Roomba. Roomba's not going to be making the dick sucking robots, Nick. Roombas wouldn't even be able to find your fucking dick. Roombas would make the worst kind of robots. No thanks. No thanks. Find out who makes the fucking real vacuum cleaners for real. Get it from them. Dyson or whatever. Don't be dicing up my cock. Hoover! Oh my god, Hoover is the perfect name for it. Yup, Hoover. Hoover. Imagine someone trying to use a pair of Roombas to travel. How is that different from people using those hoverboards, man? Artorias, your Roomba makes you less worried about a robot apocalypse? Roombas seem so dumb. Like, Roombas seem like a waste. The only Roomba variant that seemed cool is the rich people lawn mowing Roomba, where it's literally a giant Roomba style robot that will mow your lawn. It'll just go out and mow your lawn for you. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Felon, there's a guy who got you got a tick upgrade. You got to rush him to the Ripper, Doc. Oh, yo, you ever play Shadowrun for the Super Nintendo, where you have a Cortex bomb in your fucking head, and you go to a street dock to get it removed, and the street dock is incompetent, so instead of removing it, he fucking activates it, so there's a countdown going on, so then you have to go and find an actual professional dock to remove it. I shot that guy right in the fucking face after that. He's like, oops. What the fuck did you say? Bam! Like, you're done, buddy. You're done. The inventor of the Segway died accidentally driving one off a cliff. I had the instrument of your own doom, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Dying to your own invention sucks. Like that guy who got, the guy who was in that fucking submarine that like imploded or whatever. It's such a wild scenario to read about that and go, wow, you developed like crazy experimental technology that can go down like 13,000 feet when like most of the time people don't go down below like 2,000 feet. That's really impressive, but like, shouldn't it be unmanned? And it's like, nah, we're gonna let rich people pay $250,000 to go in there. I'm like, it's crazy to think that like that death ride cost more. Like that's more than me, like everything I own. Like, do you know what I mean? Like one ticket on that, my whole net worth wouldn't be enough to buy that ticket. If you liquidated everything I own, every dollar I have in the bank, I still wouldn't have been able to afford a ticket to go and die at the bottom of the sea. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me like that. Like, it sounded like the thing was half slapped together. The article I read, the guy was bragging about how the thing was just driven by like a joystick. And it's like, you got like an Atari joystick to play like E.T. on, bro? What is this? The inventor of the guillotine was beheaded with it? Oof, rough. Felon, yeah, try it. It's awesome. It's a really fun game, man. It's kind of hard though. Like it's not the easiest game, but it's cool. I enjoy it. It does a really good job of feeling true to the game of Shadowrun for sure. Was it a PS4 controller? I just saw a controller. I didn't know which kind. Off-brand wireless PS4 controller. You're charging people $250,000. You're making over $1 million a run. That's nuts. That's nuts. A Logitech? Well, you know what? Actually, I like Logitech. Like, I don't feel like Logitech makes bad gear. So, if you that doesn't make it more comedic to me. It's, oh, all right, well, Logitech, everything I've had of theirs was fine. So, actually, I remember like a million years ago, back in the day of trackballs. Nobody does that anymore. Trackball, remember that shit? I had a trackball mouse. It was a big hand-shaped one. You put your hand on it and it had the ball over here where your thumb was. I remember that. Yeah, exactly. Imagine prepping to go 13K down in the ocean. You see some dude controlling the control. He was bragging about it or whatever. Like people that rich and whatever, they're just going to assume nothing bad can happen. Like, why would they even run it if this like nothing bad could happen? It's like, yeah, you're done. You're done. Like your life's over. You brought your son along. You're done. Like, oh, it's brutal, brutal. Just brutal. The only thing that was an upside for them was that it was an instantaneous ending instead of a slow sitting at the bottom, waiting to run out of air or dehydrating to death. Like, that's terrifying, man. The toilet was a Ziploc bag. Oh. The mom gave the son her ticket? Oh, no. That's so rough for her. Good Lord. People always do this stuff to themselves, where they will blame themselves for some tiny thing they did that led to somebody else's life getting ended. Like, I was going to meet up with this guy today, and like he got hit on the way to meet me, and if I wasn't going to meet with him, then nothing would have happened, and they'll feel like super guilty for that. Imagine you lose your own kid because you gave them your ticket. Bro, that's brutal. That's brutal. I feel so sorry for that lady. That's rough, man. God, my mind tortures me about all kinds of stuff. I can't even imagine what that would be like. I don't think I'd be able to handle it. That's crazy. Hey, Nathan, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Greg Jones, survivor's guilt. It's more than that, though. Survivor's guilt is like, you're on a yacht, and like, something happens and everybody else on the yacht dies. You get flung out into the water. You had no control over anything. Why me? Why was I chosen? Why did I survive? I'm no better than anybody else. But you didn't do anything. If she, like, gave him the ticket, here you go, you're going or whatever, like, that's a whole extra layer. Do you know what I mean? Like, and a very, very important and tragic layer. Yeah, no, that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. Ashmead, hell yeah, I crush cans of pop with my shoes, man. I would make those like those boot ends, you know, where you like step on a can on each one and then you walk along with clanky can noises while your friends go, that's annoying. You're like, I know it is. Why do you think I'm doing it? You should know me better than this. If you tell me I'm annoying you, that's what I was trying to do. So I'm just gonna like, whoa, really? I thought it was a symphony of joy. What the hell? Oh, wow. The son was too young to go when they were originally going to go, and then they had to wait, and then whatever. Well, I mean, guess and wait. Maybe it would have happened then, too. Who knows? Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Wild. You really never do know when your ticket's getting punched, when the ride's done for you, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. All right, yeah. I'm not thinking about that bleakness. Let's move on to something else. Greg Jones, yes, absolutely. Life is more random than we can honestly accept. We take blame and credit for way more things than we should in life because you need to feel like you have a sense of control and direction over your life. Otherwise, you go crazy, right? So essentially, the old analogy of we're a leaf on a river, and it's like you can't really control much of it at all, really. You can maybe kind of nudge yourself in a direction to try and grab onto the bank when you're going by it, but you have no real control. Callaway! I've had friends decide to leave early. Sorry to hear that it made you feel really guilty. I felt bad for the people who've done that, but I've never felt guilty about it for me. So I can't fully understand the circumstances, but I definitely do understand the circumstances of thinking, if only I'd done something or whatever, like. Anyways, Mitchell Shelton says, Happy Late Canada Day. Happy Late Canada Day to you, big boy. How you doing? Thanks for the super chat. Let's move on to clowns, punching bears, or more magic topics. All right, Jack. a fucking bear punching a clown with hypersonic speed. The clown literally flies off into the distance. You see that little point of light, like ching, like in an anime, as he flies off into the sun. But then when he hits the sun, turns out he's immune to the sun. Starts absorbing the sun's power. And now he's ultra mega nuclear clown. And he lands back and he's like, the circus is in town. I need a bearskin rug. Let me give you a bearskin hug. And then he crushes the bear and takes its skin and makes a nice little rug out of it. Artorias Leafs on the wind. Just end up in the pool, buddy. Nathan says 113 people here in the Lord of the Boards, only $10. Terrible. Oh, Nathan's got some strong feelings tonight. Some strong feelings. Callaway, Carly was like, did you know that Callaway was working in a circus? And I'm like, yep, I know. He's one of them carnies. Tim Carnyway. Ashme, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. You never know what life's going to toss at you. Thankfully, I don't feel responsible for anybody. I haven't had anyone that I feel directly responsible for, so. Why do people universally hate clowns? I wonder why. They look ghastly. Paint yourself up like a clown, right? So that you look like a corpse. Put on outlandish makeup, outlandish clothes, be aggressively unfunny. Like, what is to like about clowns? The only people who like clowns are mentally disturbed people who want to be clowns. That's it. Clowns are just furries that for some reason society hasn't fucking properly ostracized like we've ostracized furries. So there's no difference. There is no difference. Like, clowns have fucking deep personal issues, 100%. Every single person who is a clown needs insane amounts of counseling, 100%. I promise you that. Have I seen killer clowns from outer space? I have. You want to be encased in cotton candy? Clowns are a relic of another era. They're not funny now. They're annoying or creepy. Exactly. Clowns aren't funny. I like humor. I love comedy. Clowns aren't that. Clowns are stilted, boring, empty bullshit that maybe can entertain a 4-year-old. Watch as my umbrella almost falls off my hand. And it's like, can you just spray bleach in my eyes, please? Don't even try and link jesters to clowns, man. Jesters were the real deal. Jesters were intelligent individuals who were usually secret advisors and shit like that. And they were allowed to crack wise on the nobles and shit. They were usually pretty clever, intelligent individuals who wielded a reasonable amount of power. Not fucking clowns. Damn, Gianna, you win top prize for dark shit. Holy fuck. Okay, my sense of humor is so messed up. Do you know what my gut reaction was right after that? I'm gonna do that too, Gianna. I'm gonna do that too. Because that's how I deal with messed up shit. I read something that dark and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put your name on mine too. If you thought that was bad, you just wait. You just wait. Oh. Habanero, you watch an interesting video about how a variety of talented actors went to clown school specifically to learn how to deepen their ability for expressive acting. Hey, fair enough. Oh, if there's something useful there, great. Clowns are the worst. Clowns are the worst. Man, you guys have had some crazy lives. Ashme, that's wild, bro. That's wild. Habanero's a secret clown enthusiast. I knew there would be some in here. Some people are gonna defend the clowns. Some people are gonna be triggered. I'm a clown person. Don't judge me. I'm judging you. I'm mega judging you. And you should take my opinion super, super seriously. Because this is the internet. And it got said on the internet. And everything on the internet is accurate, truthful, and never hyperbolic. And these aren't entertainment streams. These are serious fact streams. So if I triggered you with my clown comments, I am super, super sorry because it's a very important subject. And this is a very, very serious thing that I do on the internet. I have a deep respect for clowns and the clown goof fools. Oh, Kensuke, stop talking about clowns. I need to be able to sleep tonight. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. Artorias, not much overlap between hatchling and juggalo communities. There were people who thought that my Hatcher channel logo was a juggalo. And it's like, no. Think of it more like the sad French clown. That's like that, you know? Think of it as sad French art. I'm not a fucking juggalo. I don't know what are the noises they make? So whoop or something like that. Swoog swoog. I don't know. They do something. Sweep. No, that's definitely not sweep. What? No, it's not what. They have something that they do. They have their own thing. They have their own thing. Wits, you're very triggered, you fucking clown. Ned, serious, bro, it's sometimes people get genuinely triggered. It's hilarious. They'll even be like, look, man, I know you're joking, but don't joke about this. And I'm like, I'll joke about everything. Just because it's your pet fucking subject, I got news for you. The world doesn't care. I'm part of the world. I don't give a fuck. If talking shit about something you love makes you that upset, I don't care. Because me talking shit about it doesn't change it. Get a little bit of emotional maturity. When people talk shit about what I like, I don't actually take it personally. It doesn't affect me. I may talk shit to them for my own amusement, but I don't actually take it personally because I'm an adjusted adult, right? So, like, people even talking shit directly about me, like, go to Reddit. I randomly find posts. I fucking hate this guy. And it's like, oh, look, there's 40 thumbs up. That was an hour ago. So, yeah, go ahead and fucking cry about what somebody said on the fucking internet in a live stream about clowns. I promise you I will take it very seriously. Imperium, you don't understand on hating them for people for their misfortune or circumstances. Oh yeah, why would you hate anybody? For real. Real hate, absolutely stupid. If you mean you don't understand why what I'm doing here, this is an entertainment stream. So, if you mean out in the real world, I feel you. I don't know why people hate for real. If you're confused about this, you've been here a million times. So, it can't even be that, right? So, I don't even know why I would think that's what it was. I don't understand genuine hate of almost anything unless somebody's done something to you full on. Like, hey, are you somebody who damages society in an unacceptable way? Yeah, that can engender hatred. Otherwise, who cares? Who cares? I hate clowns though, for real. For real, for real. This is my statement of truthful hatred. I do feel the actual vibe of when you say you don't have hate in you. Real hate, like when I say, like, if I said I hated somebody, real hate is like I would attack that person in the street, right? And there's only one person that I actually feel the physical urge to attack in person. I didn't know I would, but there is that one dude, and I saw him, and he hastened away from me, and I hastened on my way, but I did genuinely want to leap on him and attack him because he's wronged me. So that's it. I hate that guy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I hate him. I'll never do anything about it. I will never do anything about it. I won't. But I do hate that guy. 2024, you thought there's not as many people playing Magic in your area? Yeah, that happens, bro. Like we had it ebbing away here a while back. Sometimes somebody has to step in and kind of motivate people to play, or it can just drift into nothingness. But sorcery is fun. It's worth playing. It's enjoyable. You guys are guessing people. Yeah, I don't know. You don't know the person. Those people haven't wrong. I said this person's wronged me. You think random internet personalities have fucking wronged me? You don't know what wronged means. Ashmead, you hate the hen. You hear the sound of in your dreams at night. What, you mean the bagocks? Here you go. Bagok! 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 Oh my God. Callaway, you were bullied in high school? Yep, I was. I was smaller in high school. I got bullied in high school. I remember, like, in high school, totally being like, I wish I could fuck those guys up. But, like, afterwards, meh, whatever, right? Artoria's too old for that kind of hate now. I feel you. I feel you. Life's too short for it. Life's too short for it. I'm indifferent to a lot of things. I know that people like my reactions as well. People like watching me rant and get worked up and go off on things. So I will play it up for people's amusement as well. And sometimes my own too. What the hell is this? Oh, fuck off, Instagram. Instagram will oh, it's nothing. It's just, hey, check out some posts from today. It's like, no, I don't need to check out some posts from today, Instagram. I don't care. I'm not interested in scrolling through random Instagram posts. Thank you very much. It's like, yo, check it out. Hot chick, 4-year-old. Make up your mind, Instagram. Make up your mind. What is this? Like, either you're showing me, like, chicks with their jugs out. Why are you showing me a kid? The fuck is this? What is this? What kind of algorithm do you have? What the... I've never looked at anything remote. What are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe it's because I don't search up anything on Instagram. And because I never click on anything, I just kind of look through. It's just like, let's just throw everything at them. And I'm like, I don't care about any of it. I don't care about it. The only thing that ever catches my attention is when I open Instagram and before I go look at my profile, there'll be some chick with just the tiniest little thing. And I'm like, whoa, look at those knockers, bro. Those look good. Anyways, off to what I was doing. I can't imagine what it's like being like a 14-year-old boy. That shit's got to distract the hell out of you. Because I'll tell you right now, 14, 15-year-old Mike wouldn't be like, oh, I'm skipping by this. He'd be like, oh. Oh, shit. What's up, Mom? My mom's in the chat. Thanks for the super chat. My mom's Lord of the Board. By the way, this is my actual mom, guys. That's my actual mama. She's here. Nice time to walk into the conversation. Oh, actually, that's pretty mild for some of the shit she's been here for. All right. Oh. Can't forget the Price is Right. I think that it would look considerably different if it was algorithm, buddy. Thankfully, it wasn't any kind of picture like that. Would be really... Ugh. Anyways. Gianna, what? 3.5... What, inches? 3 1/4? Floppies? What are we talking about? What does that mean? Callaway, it's been a couple of days curating... Oh, I made the mistake on the... on the Historian channel, I made the mistake once of clicking on the black tape runway thing or whatever the hell it was, or leaving my mouse hovering over it or whatever, and so YouTube was like, oh, we see you like titties. Well, here you go. And then you just open up YouTube and it's like, my clothing try-on haul. And I was like, okay. The one right beside it, cleaning my apartment. Yeah, bent over in pantyhose. You ain't cleaning shit. That apartment is very clean. There is no dirt. You are just... I see. YouTube apparently thinks that I'm looking for softcore porn. They're just like, here you go. And I'm like, no, stop it. I've kept clicking on random things. And now I get like Patrick Boyle videos on the collapse of the banking industry and the plain bagel and shit. And I'm just like, thank you. This is at least better than... I'm not going to watch it because I don't care. But it's better than all of this stuff. I don't need to see that a video, like, of a chick just, I'm cleaning my couch for 2 minutes. 700,000 views. And it's like nothing I do in life will ever compare to a woman bending over or a monkey farting. Monkey farting, 20 million views. Chick bending over, million views. Me doing my best, good luck, dickhead. Oh. Artorias, yes, I did banish mom from the stream, and then because I was worried that her feelings would be hurt, I called her after the stream. I tried to talk to her on Facebook and she didn't respond, so I called her, and then she trolled me and pretended like she was sad. She's like, "Why did you do that to me?" Callaway, yeah, bro. I think like when you log in, they just throw everything they can at you. They're just like, "Here, pick something. Pick something." Oh. Everywhere you go now, like it seems like every website has little shorts on it and stuff. Like even like the Weather Network, and you're like, bro, can you not? Like, does everything have to have like news feeds jammed into it? Like your phone's like, check it out, we've put a new screen for news feeds, and did you click on your search area? Well, there's a news feed here and everything, and it's like, can you stop filling my phone with stuff, please? Like everywhere, all these distractions and bad news and garbage times. Habanero, why? Unresolved issues from childhood, buddy, for sure. Music's the worst when you accidentally like a random video. I've never done that one. I can imagine that will amp up the number of suggestions you get from that particular channel. Gianna, do I have the new phone yet? Nope, not yet. Haven't settled on the model that I'm getting. I've been doing a bunch of stuff this weekend, and today was just purely focused on the removal of smoking from my existence. So today has been a challenging day in some ways, but yeah, it's soon. Soon. I'm gonna have it very soon, and we'll be doing our breakfast stream action. But previously, I have rushed the phone a bit. I haven't put as much time into it, so I'm gonna make sure that I get the best choice this time, or at least a really good one. Yeah, Mom, we quit smoking. We quit smoking. We's done. Little button. There we go. Oh, I just popped it back out. Why am I even fiddling with this? Who cares? Who cares? Oh. Yeah, last time with my phone, I had picked out a specific phone that I wanted, and then when I got to the shop, they had I got lured. I got lured into getting this piece of garbage. I hate this phone. I hate this phone. It's so close to dying and running out of batteries that I'm sitting there like constantly plugging it in, trying to get it charged a little. I wrote down all the phone numbers from it. I haven't been able to get my pictures and other stuff uploaded off it because I'm afraid the phone will die mid doing it. So I've just got to, like, every once in a while get a right angle and I can get like 4 or 5 more percent into it. So I'm doing everything I can to get everything off this phone, and then I will have a new one very soon, and we can be breakfast streaming in good timing. 2024, you don't get who's buying. It's like the attainable, this could be somebody down the street, whatever. Like, and people have all kinds of different tastes. That's why, bro. That's why. The board looks like it has 2001 written on it. It's because we're going on an odyssey into space. Whoa. You got the last Palm phone back in the day, found out yours is the last one ever, and it was a letdown. Fair enough. I don't care if they never make phones like this again because I hate curved screen phones. Curved screens are for suckers. Curved screen is a gimmick for idiots. That's what the curved screens are. You're giving up screen real estate. It ain't worth it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Live streaming on this thing, I could never tell if the top of my head was cut off or anything. Greg Jones, when your phone won't charge, usually it's a failed cable. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I wish it was something as simple as this. This thing has been plugged into 8 different chargers. I have a million different chargers because we have a million different USB devices. And when the phones die or whatever else, the chargers never get... You don't go, get a new phone. Time to throw out the phone charger that came with that phone and the previous phone and the music player and this and this and this. I also, very foolishly, bought a charging dock that it trickle charges things. It charges them so slowly. It looks nice though. It's got these little divider walls and the walls light up based on what's charging. It's cool to look at. But in execution, it's trash. It literally can't even put a charge into this thing. I wish it was something as simple as you're just using the wrong cord. It's the phone, bro. It's the phone. Ashmead, yeah, bro, I know. I never think of saving the stuff when it's happening. I never think of preemptively going, I should store this somewhere. I only ever think of getting everything off my computer as it's dying. I'm always sinking ship. The ship is sinking. Grab everything you can. We got to get over to the other ship. Oh, God, I hope I don't miss anything. And then you jump over to the other ship. Oh, no, I left Billy over there. Billy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Billy, no. Yeah, this phone got screwed up when I was trying to do a vlog in the winter. I've been dealing with it for so long, so I'm super looking forward to the replacement. But I'm also not rushing because I always rush and just go, good enough, good enough, good enough, and that doesn't always lead to the best results. So it'll be a few more days, but ultimately it'll be a better result. Yeah. Ah, my back. Oh, the human body is a nightmarish freak. Novus, you can't believe I'm a no good quitter? Thanks, buddy. It's the right choice. That's right, music. Rest in peace at the bottom of the lake. Hey, Kevin, thanks for saying you love my content. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Whew. All right. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. Hey, DJ Longhair. I'm older now. My birthday was a blast. How you doing, perps? The collector boxes haven't gone down. I'd think they would have. So weird. They did. But you blunk, you missed it. So right after the One Ring was found, there were some crazy fire sales. Some people sold their boxes for as low as like 100 bones. Not that many, but some. And that shit got snagged up immediately. So all the fire selling stuff was absorbed at lightning speed because, like I said, there's more demand to Lord of the Rings than just the One Ring. So we've seen some whipsawing, where originally I said we wouldn't see that much of a price move. Then we saw a huge price move, but a huge price move back, all within a 24-hour window. Actually, all within like a 12-hour window. It was really tight. It was really tight. So it's not surprising. People are looking and going, when are the sales happening? It's like, oh no, think about this. You got up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The yard sales happened at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's the vibe. You feel me? Greg Jones, get to the hen Discord. You mean the Discord? The Discord description is in, the Discord link is in the description of the live streams and all the videos and stuff. So you can snag it from there, bro. Ashmead, you're playing Arena on the phone to get the Lord of the Ring cards for free? That'll work. That'll get your cards for free. Arena doesn't scratch the same itch as having physical cards, you know? Physical cards are superior as far as I'm concerned, but Arena is free. So, there is that. There is that. I have occasionally considered reinstalling Arena and messing about with it. I definitely have enough stuff in my account that I could get a whole bunch of cards. Maybe one day. Anyways, thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It has been a nice chill stream. You guys rule. We will reconvene tomorrow. And if you weren't able to catch the entirety of this live stream, it will be uploaded over on my Hatcher YouTube channel after we're done here. So, have a good one. I descend into the waters of freedom.